take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Strachan. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Punts it out of the air. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires to the big fella. Hard running there. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll immediately call timeout. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a third and 9. To throw, it's Mayava. The short hands, it's Lemon. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The Trojans headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Dances away to buy time. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Timeout, USC. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. He will need some oomph in this one, a 51-yard attempt, and from the right side. Oh, he missed it. No good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field. When I run that post route, QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, and excellent field position for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
To the ground to try to move the chain. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There he goes. It's a running room. The tag. Touchdown, Aggie. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed. He takes it back for a long touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Makes the grab.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
On the move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. He's in open space downfield.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, he makes the catch. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Mayava. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Lemon. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
After an abysmal 1st half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Texas A&M 35, USC 0.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Let's go. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Snap it to the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
Got his man quickly. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass this point in the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front, it's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. To the air, it's Mayava. Lets it fly. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Trojans. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they...
It's a seam wide open. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Wide open spaces. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. Boom. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Here we go. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Pocket breaking down. Makes a grab in the open. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
at the 36.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
For the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Sanders. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Release to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Sanders. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Strachan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Fires left. Fires it incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Here's a heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Blasted as he lets it go. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lane. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Moss. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative